all I ever had was a dream. Let's talk about it. Young rapper, big dream, little apartment. A hyena, eat a beat straight to the carcass. All I need is one mic, I'm on my nine. Bend down, stay down, out the garage with it. Turn nothing into something, made a collage with it. Audacious, pop up, I'm moving confident. True statement, 4 words, ain't nothing stopping this. Rhyme spitter, young critter, get your binoculars. Up and coming, this ain't pop, I'm not popular. Breath of fresh air, I spray like I'm Banaka. Sanitize, stay in the cut like I'm a doctor. Hammer time, can't you hear this verse popping, locking? Put it simply, I got the juice like I'm Cochran. Minute Maid, critter put this juice in a carton. A dime and a nickel turn this bargain into margins.
The field in the Eastern Conference is down to 2. And tonight, the battle to reach the NBA Finals begins. It's all here on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. It's the Miami Heat facing the home team. Let's take a look at the Wildcats.
Well, game 1 is your chance to set the tone for an entire series. You expect they'll come out strong, but if they don't, man, it'd be a shame to see them waste home court advantage.
Now here's Booker. Back to Tatum. Lets it fly. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Adebayo, no good.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now here's Tatum. 6 to shoot. For 3, Booker. And no good. And so James will bring it up for the Heat. With the teardrop. Rejected by Allen.
What a difference maker defensively. Allen just controlling the airspace.
And the Heat with possession. Here's James. The layup misses.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time.
Outside Tatum. You take a look at the Wildcats. It took a major effort for them to advance out of the conference semis. How much of an effect does that have on a team?
Well, you want to conserve energy as much as possible in the early rounds. They really weren't able to do that. Here's where the home fans need to rise up and give their guys the jolt of adrenaline they need.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the game. That free throw, no good.
That's a long for the Heat. LeBron James taking 2 shots.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both.
Yeah, the experience and the knowledge is invaluable. LeBron gives all he has to these young guys deep in his career.
And Booker gets double teamed. Down low. Here's McDaniels.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
James goes in. And they recover it. And here's Embiid. Over Allen. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Don't pin that one on Jared Allen.
Yeah, I love the use of the shot fake by Embiid. Smart basketball there.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Irving with it. From the high post. Count the basket.
And we all know Irving is a talented shooter. If you don't absolutely smother him, he will find shots.
Three-pointer, Bridges. The rebound by Allen. Here's Irving. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him, and the conversation quickly turned to Embiid. Coach said we know he can be unstoppable, but we're hoping to slow him down just a little. Double teams might be a part of that, but I don't want to give away all of our tricks, so it sounds like Joel can expect a lot of defensive pressure tonight.
Allie, thank you. A clear look for Embiid. Miami, no good that time either. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game.
Pass to Mobley. Tatum with it. Anunoby covering. Irving looking around. From deep, Mobley. Rebound Miami. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And don't forget, that steal from Tatum ignited the break. Much easier to score off the turnover.
James. Anunoby for three. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Tatum. Over James. Tatum gets the bucket.
Well, very few guys take advantage of space in the mid-range like Tatum. He's an assassin from that area.
Now here's Anunoby. And here's Bridges. Top of the key. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Outside Tatum. Now Mobley. No made baskets yet.
Timeout.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Pass to Butler. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. Rebound Miami. Thompson with it. Guarded by Vucevic. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Picked by Vucevic. To the middle. Outside for Irving. Pass to Portis. Takes the three. The rebound by Ware. To the inside. Gordon can't hit. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Now here's Brown. Fires the three. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Leading by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And we're back with more action from the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Butler on the wing. Shot clock at 6. shoots a fadeaway. Irving, no good.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Tries again. Adebayo. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Pass to Brown. Back to Butler. And it's Butler who slams it down.
There's that fiery attitude of Butler's showing up the defense.
And stolen by Irving. Here we go. Shoots over Thompson. Irving, no good.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Pass the ball. Here's Ware. Allen defending. And it's Ware missing. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Wildcats. They haven't allowed any. Oh, wow! What a finish by Jaylen Brown.
Well, you got to foul Brown harder than this because he does convert well through contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Here's James. Still without a bucket. They double-team Thompson. Pass to James.
Sometimes it's impossible trying to contain LeBron. Have to settle for fouling him and hope that he misses.
And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here.
LeBron James at the line for two.
That free throw good from James. The Heat making a switch here. So he gets them both. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Outside, Brown. Pass to Butler. Shoots. The shot no good. Heat trail by 6. Here's James. James goes up for the jumper and arcs it in.
What touch from LeBron. Almost unrivaled in terms of different finishes in the paint.
Now here's Irving. And here's Brown for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Brown's got 6 points in the quarter.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Pass to Ware. Porter from outside. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside Irving. Now Butler. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Brown for 3. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Outside Porter. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Well, year in and year out, Porter is so consistent from 3.
And here's Brown. 6 points for him. Oh, Brown inside. Hey, he's more than just a shooter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Irving. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Thompson. Back to James. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Part of passing the rock is calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And they doubled up Irving. Outside, Brown. Pass to McDaniels. This one for 3. Just 4 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Brown. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Brown's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Gordon with it. Outside Anunoby. Wide open look. Tatum pulls it in. minute 31 left in the first half of this one. Back to Booker. Gordon with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Anunoby can't get it to go. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw good from Booker.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently night in and night out.
Both teams deciding to change it up. .114 left to play in the second quarter. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Ball. Out to Bridges. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. And Booker has got the ball here for the Wildcats. This is the most they've led. 13 points. Ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. Pass to Booker. Launches it from deep. Oh, Booker from the parking lot.
Proving how lethal he can be. Booker's confidence serves as a catalyst for him, draining long shots.
Left side, Anunoby. From outside the arc. Buries it from 3. Anunoby's got 6.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Outside Booker. Pulls it in from the elbow. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. They lead by 13. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. Hey there, everyone. Happy Cinco de Mayo to all of you as we get you back to some NBA action. Butler with the ball. Outside Booker. Outside Butler. From the elbow. Rebound Miami.
I don't know what happened there. About as easy an attempt as you could possibly ask for.
Do not test Evan Mobley, a top-level shot blocker.
So it's Miami now. It's a 13-point game. And Booker pulls it down.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
To the paint. Allen. Inside. Back to Butler. Shot clock at 5. Plenty of space. Butler right to the heart.
Yeah, that's good awareness of the shot clock situation. Jimmy calmly gets one off before time expires.
Here's Bridges. And the jumper from the wing offline.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
To the middle. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, the length of Allen is exceptional, helping him reach past the defense and jamming it home.
Inside, Embiid gets the advantage.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Here's Butler. Miami grabs the miss.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Bridges misses.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Butler on the wing. Fader on the way. Adebayo grabs the board.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Three-pointer. The shot by James, no good.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Back to Daniels. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. McDaniels got his second basket on the night.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Outside Booker. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, man, what vision by Booker. His playmaking is really underrated.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
From 20 feet. Yep, that one's good. Booker's got 8.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Pass to Allen. And he jams it home with authority.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Outside Butler. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
So both teams making some changes here. Heat on D. Irving for 3. Reed with the rebound. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Ausar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
They double-team Tatum. Outside Irving. Back to Brown. Clock at 6. 4-3. And Kyrie Irving with the 3. Give him 8.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Has to Ware. Porter from outside. And again, Miami with a triple.
3 points.
And how's that for an answer? Porter Jr. coming right back at the defense.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And 1:01 left in the third. Irving with it. Now Thompson defending. Irving up top. Give him 8. And it's good for 2. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, when we talk about guards, Kyrie is one of the best at scoring inside.
.36 seconds left in the third quarter here. Outside, Brown. Shot clock at 6. The fadeaway. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Brown's got 12.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Porter gets the bucket.
And Porter Jr. has one of the smoothest looking jump shots in the league.
And here's Brown for 3. The shot no good. And here's Thompson for 3. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up 19. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So it's Miami now, trailing by 19. Right wing. Reed for three. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Now Irving.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. He trailed by 21. Ball taking his time here. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Wildcats. From downtown, the rebound by Ware.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Irving. Irving is doubled. Outside Jones. Three-pointer, no good. Here's Thompson. Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible. And that's how Thompson does most of his damage offensively, attacking the basket.
Here's Irving. Here's Bull. Oh, misses the dunk. He trailed by 19. Ball with it. Irving picks him up. Corner from outside. The offensive rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Right side McDaniels. Pass to Bull. The three is up. Sends it home from three-point land. Bull's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And here's Thompson, defended by Jones. Here's Ball. Fires the three. It's not going to go for him.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Outside Irving. Fires from deep. Rebound Miami. Outside Reed. Tipped away from deep three-point land. And again, no good by Miami. Outside Irving. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Irving's got 9 points now in the second half. Here's Reed. Oh, hits the outside fadeaway.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
Outside McDaniels. Lets it go from deep. Here's Butler. The rebound by Ware. So it's Miami now. Outside for Porter. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Here's Butler. Ball with the rebound. Pass to Thompson. He tries for three. The shot comes out.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's McDaniels. Gets an open look and hits it.
Yeah, if we're still being fairly new to the league, you gotta love the vision Jones brings.
There's Ball with a three. Knocks down the long J.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Here's McDaniels. Outside Butler. To the inside. Outside Irving. 6 to shoot. And they doubled up Irving. Intercepted. Ball with it. Guarded now by Bull.
And they got to be happy.
Oh, K!
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, the instant LaMelo sees the opening, he's moving the ball. He jumps at the chance to feed a wide-open guy.
Thompson with a steal. The finish! Oh!
Wow.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. On the wing, Irving. Outside Butler. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
4 on the clock. Booker for 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. For 3, James. Mobley grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Booker. And that time also a missed shot. So it's Miami now. Trailing by 17. For 3, James. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. And it always takes a